There is fun to be had with the new Netflix movie Apex, starring Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton. But it just felt a little bit underwhelming to me. So I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I really wish this movie would have been better. This was directed by Balthasar Kormacor, who has done some great movies that I've really enjoyed that involve nature. Beast, starring Idris Elba, where Idris Elba is trying to survive a rogue lion. Adrift, a movie taking place lost at sea. Everest, one I really love Everest, and that's probably the only movie that I'll ever accept that should have been filmed for 3D. Um, and so he's done a great job of making nature its own character in his movies. And I'd say for the most part he did that in this movie. The nature setting of this, it mostly takes place in Australia at a national park. Um, and there's some really cool scenes with nature as Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton are interacting with the natural space. However, it did feel a little bit empty. There were some things missing, mostly animals and creatures of some sort, that maybe could have made the plot a little bit less predictable if there was something that popped up and maybe threatened them. Because it was really predictable, it was really formulaic. I pretty much knew exactly how this movie was going to play out as it was playing out. Um, and you'll pretty much, if you watch it, you'll know exactly where it's going to go. Um, from the opening scene, though, I also was disappointed that this should have been in a movie theater. They released it on Netflix, but right away, I was just watching this in all of the cinematography, the landscapes, the shots, the way they show these angles and these high peaks of this mountain and these rapids and these trees and the junk. Like, it's nature is so well filmed in this movie, and again, it becomes its own character, but it was stuck on a small screen. So there are some very tense moments and there's some good action. There's a lot of fun to be had here. There were things I really did enjoy about it. I thought Charlize Theron in this role was incredible. She really played a character who could pull off a lot of these athletic kind of moves while mountain climbing, but also as somebody who showed that they were in peril. Um, and that was really good. There were a lot of things I liked. I just was a little bit underwhelmed by it. So if you saw it, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear.